What I do comes out of love, and I'm very happy to provide medicine for everyone who needs it. So we have our website, Chicali Products, link in bio. And I also want to provide remedies for folks. So if you ever have any questions about a chronic issue that you're facing, or maybe a friend, let me know, and I would love to help you, and I would love to make more content for you, because if you have something going on, it's more than likely that someone else is going through it too. So today we're going to go into our primaries, our primary headaches. So the primary reason for headache, people don't know, doctors don't know why you get primary headaches. So that goes into categories of migraines, tension headaches, cluster headaches, hormonal headaches. So migraines tend to last between about 4 hours to about 3 days long, and it's usually on one side of the head. So it could be like your whole face, or just like right here in this area. And it could even cause, in 20% of people, it could even cause auras, which is basically like lights. It's basically your reaction to having too much light. So you're sensitive to light. So that can cause you to see a bunch of random lights and geometric patterns. It can make people really nauseous, so much so that they actually have to throw up. And it's called the migraine because it's one of the most severe and long-lasting forms of a headache. When someone says they have a migraine, it's very severe, and it's usually like one side of the face or like one part of the head. So it's not gonna be like all around. And then the second one is our tension headaches. And that's usually around your forehead. So, and a lot of times it's described as someone putting a rubber band around your head and like squeezing. So it's actually muscle pain and the fact that you don't have enough blood circulation. So that's one of the reasons what causes tension headaches. And they're one of the most common types of headaches. So that's the one where an analgesic, like maybe ibuprofen or something, has worked in the past. But it's one of the most common types of headaches. The third type of headache is cluster headaches, and that's like behind the eye. And that's like explosive, severe pain. So all these headaches are the kind of headaches that keep you from living your normal life. So, and the theory behind the cluster headache is that there's some type of nerve sensitivity overstimulation. So hormonal headaches are usually for people who have PCOS, endometriosis, something going on with the hormonal system. And again, like your hormones basically start with your brain. Your brain sends out signals to your hormone glands, and then that sends another signal again to your brain, creating your menstrual cycle. So there's something going on that's interrupting that. It's not surprising that you get migraines related to that. And because it's an issue related to hormones, and usually people who are women, there isn't a lot of research behind hormonal headaches or migraines. They can definitely be around times when your menstrual cycle is in the beginning, where there's usually low estrogen levels. But if you don't have your menstrual cycle takes like 10 years or more, or many years, you might not see that pattern of like low estrogen cycles, because maybe you're always low. So those are primary headaches, and that means that they're really common and that there's no other reason other than you have them, which is a lot of BS. Like, it's 2021. There should be more research behind this. Secondary headaches are things like the headache is a symptom to an underlying disease or health condition. So maybe you have sinus headaches, and sinus headaches are caused by sinus infections. So you have a sinus cavity, which what happens there is that you have some type of bacteria, you have something going on behind your upper cheeks, behind your forehead, behind your nose, and your cavities. There's like mucus there. So your body is your immune system is literally reacting, trying to kill that bacteria. And how it does that is by increasing your temperature. So it's literally making you more inflamed. So it's trying to basically burn off the bacteria inside your sinus cavities, which is why you tend to feel really, really hot, like your face or whole head is inflamed, or your nasal cavities are inflamed really. And it's throbbing and it's hot and it's painful. But secondary headache is a cause to something else, which is usually like an injury, dehydration, heart disease, caffeine withdrawal. So like an injury is like maybe you were in a car accident, or maybe you have seizures and you fell, something severe like that. Caffeine withdrawals. So if you're always drinking coffee and the day you don't have one, you're maybe in a bad mood, or you have a headache or a migraine. Dehydration, honestly, like not drinking enough water.